Hi everyone, I'm Sandy and welcome back to my channel. I thought today I would just come and give you an update on how my anti-TBR August is going. It's been a bit of an experiment for me to not have a formal TBR in a month, so I thought I'd come and share what I've been reading, what I've not been reading, and just give you a general update. Also, I am getting ready to head out on my annual camping trip. I will be gone out into the middle of nowhere where I have no Wi-Fi, no cell phone, no connectivity at all, and that starts on Sunday after this video goes live. So if you leave me a comment, please leave me comments. I love comments. I may not get to them right away. It's just part of me going camping, and I can't, I just don't have access to anything, and it's a really nice break. It's also part of why I have the anti-TBR August, so I don't have any pressure about what I needed to read before leading up to being gone that long, and didn't want to have to worry about it. And that has been really interesting. I do also have a stack of books that I'm going to share with you, which are my kind of traditional. I bring some books up camping with me for one of my friends to read. I tend to not read a lot up there. I more want to go out and play. I want to go out on the kayaks. I want to play a game. I want to do a bunch of different things. And reading doesn't always appeal to me when I'm in that environment. I don't know why. It just doesn't seem to be the thing that my brain necessarily wants to do. I think traditionally I've read one book maybe in the 10 days I've been up there. So we'll see how many I get through, but I do have those to share with you. So what have I been reading? First of all, I have to say I am really enjoying the non-TBR month. I will say that it's not really inspiring me to read much, though. I finished Jane Eyre at the beginning of the month because it was for my book club in July, and I needed to get it finished. I also read Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. I don't have it. I got it actually as a library book and then as an ebook. And I did finish that book, but I can't talk about it yet because it was for a book club. I will say that the book is really fascinating, and I think it's written in a way that is intended to be, I think someone told me, kind of tongue-in-cheek, but also to be kind of controversial. So I'm really looking forward to our book club discussion when we get to that. So the other book that I have actually managed to pick up and physically read it was an ebook that I got, which was a very fun military romance novel by Susan Stoker called Finding Jodelle. This is the 7th book in the Hawaii series that she has, and I have read, of course, all of the prior ones leading up to this one. This is not a series that you can easily start at the end and understand everything that's going on, because you get so much character development as the series go on. She has multiple series. This one is just a bunch of fun, two somewhat older characters in their late 40s, early 50s, and they've known each other for quite a while, and then they finally get together. There's not necessarily as big of a dramatic event as there have been in some other books, but it was really fun to close out the series with that one, and I think it was a great way to end that whole series with the particular character she chose for the end of the series. So, and that's it. That's all the books that I have managed to either finish or complete in the last 11 days. I have picked up a couple of other things here and there. I picked up Native Son by Richard Wright, and I ended up putting it back down because I didn't have a deadline to read it, which was great. And it also wasn't the book I wanted to be reading right now. That is the one thing I'm finding, is that I'm more willing to just stop reading something right now going, oh, I don't have any commitments for it, so I'll just read kind of what I want. But in a lot of cases, it's meant I haven't read much. So, but I am, like I said, still really enjoying this break. It's felt just wonderful to just kind of have a month of, relaxed kind of part to this, and going into what I know I have planned for September. So, but what am I bringing up camping with me? I am bringing this one, The Whispers by Ashley Audrain. This is the same author of the book The Push, which I have read. The Push was very diabolical in a lot of ways. It was very traumatizing in a lot of ways. Excellent book, though. So I'm really excited to pick up this one. This is a library book. It's the only library book I'm bringing up there. But funnily enough, I did end up getting it in large font, so which will help when I'm out camping and the light might not be as great. What is this one about? This is a newer release, actually, and it says, on Harlow Street, the well-to-do neighborhood couples and their children gather for a barbecue as the summer winds down. Everything is fabulous until Whitney, the picture-perfect hostess, explodes in fury because her son disobeys her. Everyone at the party hears her exquisite veneer crack loud and clear. Before long, the same young young boy falls from his bedside window in the middle of the night, and then his mother can only sit by her son's hospital bed where his life hangs in a balance. Ooh. If you're not familiar with the bush also has to do with a family in crisis, essentially, and is very terrifying. So I'm really curious about this particular one. But this is a book I'm going to try and read. This is the one for me. This is the book I'm bringing that I hope to get through. For my friend, I have a fun selection of books that I hope she will love. I've done this every year. Some books have been a success and some books haven't. We'll see what she thinks of these ones. The first one is going to be The Thursday Murder Club. Seems like a fun one. Why not talk about murder when you're out in the middle of the woods, or read a book about murder when you're out in the middle of the woods? Maybe that's not the wisest choice, but it's the one that I'm going with. From what I understand, it's an older group, a peaceful retirement village. Four unlikely friends meet weekly in the jigsaw room to discuss unsolved crimes. Together they call themselves the Thursday Murder Club. There are 4 of us going this year, so that's really interesting, but that's one. The next one is just a fun one. I've seen this movie. I've read, I think, the prequel to this one. It is Practical Magic by Alice Hoffman. I've seen, like I said, the movie with Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman, and just find that a lot of fun. And this one would be probably a pretty familiar story, but a very easy read, and is sitting on my shelf. So why not bring it up there? This one says, for more than 200 years, the Owens women's have been blamed for everything that has gone wrong in their Massachusetts town. Jillian and Sally have endured that fate as well. As children, the sisters were forever outsiders, taunted and talked about, pointed at. Their elderly aunts almost seem to encourage the whispers of witchery with their musty house and their exotic concoctions and their crowd of black cats. But all Jillian and Sally wanted was to escape. One will do so by marrying, the other by running away, but the magic bonds they share will bring them back almost as if by magic. Having seen the movie, I pretty much know the story of this one. So I am looking forward to this one. I might actually try and read this one while I'm up there. We'll see how it goes. The next one is Nothing to See Here by Kevin Wilson. I love this cover. I just think that's really cute. I have read Now Is Not the Time to Panic and did enjoy it, but one of my good friends, Julie, said that this was a great book, so I'm really excited to pick this one up. The back of this one says, in Kevin Wilson's beguiling and heartwarming novel, 2 old friends reunite under the strangest of circumstances. Lillian and Madison haven't spoken since they were inseparable roommates at boarding school, but now, more than 10 years later, Madison needs Lillian's help in raising her twin stepkids. The catch is that the twins spontaneously combust when they get agitated, their skin igniting with beautiful, startling flames. Lillian accepts the job, and over one humid, demanding summer, everything she thought she knew about love, family, and empathy is turned completely and irreversibly upside down. Oh, that sounds really good, actually. I can imagine trying to take care of kids that spontaneously combust anytime they get upset. Sounds like an especially challenging time, but I am bringing this one. And then the last one is this one. Finley Donovan is killing it. I bought this one not too long ago. I think it was on a book haul not too long ago, but Finley Donovan is killing it. The back of this one says, Finley Donovan is killing it, except she's really not. As a stressed out single mom of 2 and a struggling novelist, Finley finds her life in chaos. When Finley is overheard discussing the plot of a new suspense novel with her agent over lunch, she's mistaken for a contract killer and inadvertently accepts an offer to dispose of a problem husband. Ooh, boy, okay. Finley soon discovers that crime in real life is a lot more difficult than the fictional counterpart as she becomes tangled in a murder investigation. Fast-paced, deliciously witty, and wholeheartedly authentic in depicting the frustrations and triumphs of motherhood, Finley Donovan is Killing It is the first in a brilliant new series from award-winning author Ellie Cosimano. I do like this cover as well. I think this is a good stack. I think it's a good selection, a good mix of different kinds of books to bring up. I am pretty much in full preparation mode to go camping. I finished my last work meeting. I am now getting my video done. I have a huge pile of gear over here, which you cannot see, that I'm getting ready to pack up. I'm ready to go, everyone. But I would love to hear in the comments down below, which I will try and answer when I get back. Below, what do you think of the books I selected? Have you read any of them? Would love to hear that. And I am really looking forward to being gone. I am very excited and can't wait for my break, and really looking forward to coming back and kind of trying to get back into more normal routine with making videos. So hopefully, we'll see. But as always, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, everyone, thanks. Bye.